The Seventh Crusade, a Saint King's disastrous gamble in Egypt. Welcome back to Rose History Channel. After the diplomatic success of the Sixth Crusade and the recapture of Jerusalem by Muslim forces, Europe's fervor for the Holy Land reignited. Today, we're exploring the Seventh Crusade, a campaign led by one of Europe's most pious and determined kings, a journey that would end in utter disaster. Our story begins in the mid-13th century. King Louis IX of France, a deeply religious monarch, who would later be canonized as a saint, felt a profound duty to reclaim Jerusalem. He saw the Holy City's fall in 1244 as a divine call to action. His plan, following the strategy of the failed Fifth Crusade, was to attack the heart of Ayyubid power, Egypt. In 1249, Louis IX and his massive army landed in Egypt. Their first target was the port city of Damietta. They managed to capture the city quickly, gaining a vital strategic foothold at the mouth of the Nile River. Following this victory, the Crusaders began their slow, arduous march south toward Cairo. They faced the powerful Ayyubid army, but what they didn't realize was that they were also walking into a moment of great political transition. The Ayyubid Sultan, al-Salih Ayyubid, died during the campaign, and power was soon to be seized by a new military elite, the Mamluks. The decisive moment of the campaign came at the city of Mansoura in 1250. The Crusaders faced a fierce and organized resistance from the Mamluk forces. Led by figures like Shajar, al-Durr, and Baibars, the Crusaders suffered massive losses, and their army was weakened by disease and starvation. The campaign took a fatal turn with the Battle of the Mamluks, having outmaneuvered the Crusaders, completely routed Louis's army. The king himself, already weakened by sickness, was captured. The Seventh Crusade was an unmitigated disaster. King Louis IX was forced to pay a massive ransom and surrender Damietta in exchange for his and his army's freedom. He eventually returned to France, having achieved nothing. The most significant outcome of this crusade, however, wasn't the Crusader defeat. It was the confirmation of a new power in the region. The Mamluks, who had proven their military might against Europe's finest army, formally took control of Egypt, founding the Mamluk Sultanate. This new dynasty would go on to be the ultimate force that drove the Crusaders completely out of the Middle East. The Seventh Crusade served as a powerful lesson. It showed that military might alone wasn't enough to secure victory in the East, and that the Mamluks were a force to be reckoned with. It was a failure that marked the beginning of the end for the Crusader presence in the Holy Land. What do you think of King Louis IX's decision to attack Egypt? Was it a noble but flawed strategy? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Rose History Channel for more. We'll see you in the next one.